whole section which, no, nothing can be a hurdle, Mansi. Not at all. Not at all. This is not the time. You are from BCom, even if you are from a BA in music, right? I don't care. If I go to your LinkedIn profile and I see that, hey, this girl has written like 5-6 blogs here and there. She has done a couple of courses. There's some insights that she's talking about. And I think that she's an authentic individual and she has a good knack for data science. Why not? Why not, right? If one of you comes and tells me that, hey sir, actually, I feel that this program that you do, it's really interesting, and I think you're not able to market it in a good enough manner. It can become really huge, and if you come and you show me that you can do it, why won't I work with you, right? If you solve my problem, remember one thing, right? From this session, if one thing you should always remember is that solve my problem. Yeah, so Mansi, that's the traditional setup, right? Even if you want someone to come and do the marketing for you, you would want that person to have some digital marketing certification, right? You would not want that this person to be a computer software engineer to do marketing for you. The same way, the world also would, of course, put up their preferences. But I'm saying that you have a BCom, that's fine. Be so much visible to people with data science knowledge that they are forced to think that, there's something about this girl, right? There's something that we need to take notice of, that she's not even from the background, but the amount of work that she's been doing, there's no doubt that she must be better off than a lot of other people that I have of an option of hiring. So the whole point is that only, right? That you go, like, let's say myself, right? At some point, let's say about a year from now, when you become a lot more better in terms of your understanding of data science, you do some detailed courses as well, probably, and then you come to me and you approach me on LinkedIn. And I don't know you, right? I own a small company. Now, when you approach me on LinkedIn, and by the way, the next topic is how do you approach someone on LinkedIn, right? For work or any other aspect, right? That the communication aspect, but this LinkedIn, I kept this separately because I wanted to handle or speak about it in today's session. Now, the important thing is, Shweta, that, Mansi, that if you text me and you ask me, sir, like you approach me for a job role, let's say, I'll tell you how do you approach someone in the first place, but you approach me and I'm willing to consider, let's say I'm willing to consider, okay? Now, when I go and visit your LinkedIn profile and I see a profile like Parimal's, for example, right? Don't mind Parimal, but the whole point I'm saying is if I see a profile like that, where there's no trace of me being able to justify that this person is actually serious about data science, then it will be very hard for me to actually consider you seriously, right? But if I go there and if I find that every week 1 or 2 articles she writes on data science here, and she's asking question openly to people, and she's asked on so many of experts she follows on data science, and she knows about my profile as well, and she has not directly come to me asking for a job role. She's had the courtesy to initiate the discussion with something that is relatable to me, something that tells me that this girl has been following me for a couple of days, for all that matters, and she knows what I do and what kind of work I do, and probably something of that sort, right? So it's all about selling yourself, right? And to sell yourself in a technical field, it doesn't happen like the movies, right? That you go right in like that Rocket Singh wala movie and you just directly, kill everything. It doesn't happen like that. Selling is basically more about how authentic you have been all along, right? So my point is, you need to do a lot of hard work in selling yourself. The harder it will be. If you don't have any trace going back to justify what you're doing, the harder it is going to be for you to actually convince someone to take you, right? So for all of you, you need to ensure that there is a trace, that I can see that you're interested in data science. There's some proof. And that proof is not just that, because you want me to believe it, you've just edited your resume and sent it to me. I should be able to see that, okay, even 4 months before, this girl was doing something.